Hey, good evening. Hey, hope you're having a great Saturday. Hope you have had a fantastic Saturday. I know I have. My grandkids have been here all week, and it's just been tremendous. They are so much fun and a great reason to get healthy and stay healthy. Hi, my name is Elmira Hinton, and I am the RN Health Coach. I support those, mainly women, that want to get healthy, lose weight, feel amazing and great, get rid of chronic conditions, particularly prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. And tonight, this wonderful Saturday night, I preface it with being with my grandkids all week because there's been a lot of peanut butter going on this week. And so I read labels and I bought an organic peanut butter, but I had no idea that it was really the peanut butter that I had been looking for. And you know where I found it. You know where I found it? Yep, Costco. I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. And I'm going to explain to you why it's such an important peanut butter. I know a lot of kids have allergies and a lot of people have issues with peanut butter. And I talk a lot. So besides that, I'm not saying that you should try this peanut butter if you have allergies and stuff and things like that. And in a minute, I'll explain to you why. But I want to emphasize it's the reason why I always talk about you want to put the best quality foods in your body so your body can heal and function its best. Because when your body is healed and it's functioning very well, and particularly, when I'm talking about the liver, second largest organ in the body, performs over 600 functions. So you want to make sure it's functioning optimally. So you want to give it good food. You want to give it the best food. Anyway, so reading labels and being selective about what you eat is extremely important, okay? But one great find at Costco was their organic peanut butter. Their organic peanut butter. Costco comes two in a package, okay? It tastes a little different than the other peanut butters that you have because it doesn't have all the sugar in it that like Skippy and all those other brands have in it. It has two sugars, and this one says dietary fiber of 3. So it's pretty good, and the fat has saturated fat in it of 2 grams. So really, really good stuff. And then when you look at the actual ingredients, it says dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt. That's it. That's all it says. That's all that's in this. Now, read your labels. If you get this one, go to your kitchen right now. Go to your kitchen right now and get your peanut butter and read your labels. And if you're on watching me right now, put in the comment section, what does your peanut butter have in it besides dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt? I bet it doesn't even say organic. What does your peanut butter have in it? Okay? Put it in the comments section. Go to your kitchen or wherever you keep your peanut butter. Look at the ingredients. Put it in the comment section. If you're looking at this as a replay, put hashtag replay. I want to know what's in your peanut butter. Do you know what's in your peanut butter? When you're having that innocent peanut butter and crackers or peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or if you're staying away from, those high carbohydrate things, and maybe you put peanut butter on celery. Maybe you do like I do. You put it on, I like it on not just celery, but also cucumber. Lost it for a second. Love cucumbers. Some of everything can go on cucumbers. Goat cheese, all that kind of stuff. But what do you put? What's in your peanut butter? Go to your kitchen, read the ingredients of your peanut butter, put it in the comment section. I'll be really excited to see what everybody's peanut butter has in it that's not using this. The other important point I want to make about this peanut butter is it's made from Valencia. It says at the bottom, Valencia peanuts. Okay, what's so special about Valencia peanuts? Do you know? Do you know what's special about Valencia peanuts? I'll tell you. They're grown in South America. They're grown in New Mexico, and they're in a dry, sandy soil is where they're grown. Okay, that makes them better than the Virginia nut or other regular other peanuts because they're grown in soil. Okay, the soil that they're usually grown in, when it's not a dry, sandy soil, is makes it prone for them to get mold exposure. Okay, because if you've gotten peanuts before, and that shell on the outside is soft, so it's easily penetrated by things. And so when you look at organic versus other peanuts, I'll tell you something about peanuts. If it's not a Valencia nut and they're grown in the South, and particularly it's a crop rotation thing, okay, between soy and cotton. Lots and lots of Roundup are used on soy and cotton crops, okay? And so to give the soil a break, they'll rotate in a different crop, and a lot of times they'll use peanuts. They'll rotate in peanuts for cotton crops. So 1 year they'll grow cotton, or 2 years, whatever it is, and another year they'll grow peanuts. Okay, that soil has been penetrated with Roundup. Okay, Roundup. So your peanuts then are grown in that soil. And as you know, that skin on the outside of the peanut, or that nut, and the peanut really isn't a peanut, it's a legume, so more akin to the bean family. It's soft on the outside. So things can easily get into that shell and into that nut. Okay, so you got the Roundup, or glyphosate, penetrating the shell, and because it's grown in the soil where a lot of times it can be moist, mold can get in there also. So regular peanuts that aren't Valencia nuts can be exposed to lots of things, herbicides, pesticides, things like that, because it's a rotated crop. Okay, so whatever that previous crop had on it is already sitting in that soil waiting for the peanut to come in there. All right, the Valencia nut is different. It's grown in a sandy soil in dry areas. So it's so when it says it's organic and it's a Valencia nut, you can probably bet that you're getting yourself a better quality. And the reason I say it's better quality, because it's typically has not been exposed to the herbicides and pesticides or mold that other peanuts have been exposed to. Okay, went deep on that, but it's the truth. So I was excited. I bought this peanut butter because it was at Costco and because it said organic. And then when I got it home and I was really looking at the label, I was like, oh my goodness, it's the Valencia nut. Because before I bought some, I looked for the Valencia peanut butter, and I got it at Trader Joe's. And of course, I paid twice as much for half the amount, and didn't even realize that I had also purchased some from Costco, and I knew it was an organic peanut butter. But I hadn't read that last little line that said it was from the Valencia peanut, which is tremendous. It's absolutely tremendous. Again, you do have to stir this, and that was a bit of a hassle, but what's your health worth? You know what I'm saying? Convenience foods also brings convenient diseases. Okay, so this was a little inconvenient. I had to stir it. I actually, to be honest with you, I had to use a stirrer to stir it, my wand thing to help stir it. But it's all stirred up now, and it's ready to go. Got all the way down to the bottom, got it all stirred, and because the grandkids are here, we've been consuming a bit of peanut butter. So, again, when you're eating food, particularly, I would consider this a convenient food because it's all ready to go. It's in a jar, okay? It's all ready to go. Put it on celery, you can put it on cucumbers. I'm sure you can think of a lot of other things that aren't high in carbohydrates or refined carbohydrates or sugars that you could eat this peanut butter on, okay? You want the best for your health. You want the best for your health. And so that way you get the least of exposure of chemicals and molds and things like that, and you get convenience out of it once you stir it. I did have to stir it. It did take to stir up this whole jar really, really well. It took me about 10 minutes to get all the way down to the bottom and really stir it up so that that oil was sitting on the top was all then re-emulsified back or mixed back into the peanut butter. But, you know, it was worth it. It was worth it. Got some great peanut butter, and all that's in my peanut butter is dry roasted organic nuts and sea salt. Again, I ask you, what's in your peanut butter? What's in your little convenient food that you have on your shelf? What's in your peanut butter? Put it in the comment section for me now, or if you're watching this as a replay, put it in there. Hashtag replay. Here's what's in my peanut butter. Let's take a look and see what's in your peanut butter, okay? So, I want to do, tomorrow I'm going to do a real cheesy broadcast, real cheesy live. I'm going to talk about some cheese. I'm going to talk about cheese tomorrow live because I know people that are trying to get healthy will use cheese because it has fat in it and protein. But you got to be picky about your cheese. So tomorrow's live is going to be a little cheesy, just like this one. And I'm going to talk about some of the benefits of cheese and what you should look for when you're picking out cheese. Again, you need to be discerning about what you're eating, okay? That is the most important part about getting healthy, is knowing what you eat, where it came from, what it ate, before you eat it, so that you know what's going into your body, okay? So, if this resonated with you, you found it interesting, you might want to let somebody know, people you know, people you care about, let them know. I am the RN Health Coach. I support mainly women. I will support men also in getting healthy, feeling great and amazing, getting rid of type 2 diabetes as well as pre-diabetes. Again, the information that I give here on my lives, if it's my personal page or whether it's my business page, the RN Health Coach, are not a substitute for medical care. It's not a substitute for medical advice. This is for educational purposes only. You make your healthy choices based on what's best for you, okay? I say that frequently, and I mean it. This is for educational purposes only, and, you know, it's like to enlighten you about the possibility, about the different possibilities that are out there and to give you something to think about, okay? That's why a lot of times, sometimes I'll post studies and things like that I see that I find interesting, and I present them to you as something to think about, to consider in your health journey, okay? If you feel like you need some support in getting healthy, you might want to consider getting on my calendar, completing the application. I will put it in the link in this page at the top of this video. I have a little short survey application I like for people to fill out. Helps me to get to know you. And then when you hit the submit button, it'll come to me, and you'll also be taken to my calendar. And you can pick a day and a time, obviously that'll work for both of us, to get together to have a conversation about your journey, about the journey that you want to take on getting healthy, and the support and the accountability that I could bring to that for you. So you don't have to know everything, but you can get some support in helping you guide through. It's just like taking a roadmap. When you go on a trip, you kind of have an idea where you're going, and if you don't, then you get a map or you get some help. So in this instance, your coach. I could be your coach on your health journey. If you haven't met me before, my name is Elmira Hinton. I am a registered nurse. I have been a nurse for over 35 years, so I have met hundreds, thousands of patients. I don't know. I didn't keep count, but I've been a nurse for a very, very long time, and supported a lot of patients, had conversations with a lot of patients and staff. And so that is my background, healthcare. My education is in healthcare. I'm not someone that did something one time for myself and now I'm out there saying, hey, I can help you too. Nothing wrong with that, but sometimes along your journey, along your healthcare journey, it's not smooth. It may not be a smooth ride. It probably won't be a smooth ride. There'll be some bumps, and you'll have to make some changes and adjustments. And so I'm not talking about just my own personal journey. I'm talking to support you, to keep you accountable from a perspective from a person that has a background in healthcare that could maneuver around those challenges that you may come upon going through your health journey. Okay, so could take advantage of those many years that I've been in nursing, as well as the education that I've had in nursing. Okay, so if you are really ready to commit, if you're like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, I want to be around for a long time, because if you feel like you don't have the time to take care of your health, you will certainly be given the time to take care of your illness. It will command your time. So do what you need to do to stay healthy. Do what you need to do to get healthy, to get on that healthy journey. And if you need support with that, let's have a conversation about that. Okay, I'll put the link at the top of the page. If you think that this video or any of my videos, if you go over to the RN Health Coach page, I have a lot of videos over there that I talk about health and healthcare and getting healthy. You might, if you know someone that might need that type of support, have them go over and look at some of the videos and perhaps get on my calendar, okay? But I wanted to come to you today to share this information with you about the organic peanut butter that I found at Costco, and to talk about the Valencia nut. This is all in a health journey, is being selective about the foods that you eat and reading the label so that you know what you're putting in your body. And I can't wait to hear what's in your peanut butter, okay? Share that with me. I would appreciate it, okay? I will be back tomorrow, and like I said, Sunday's live is going to be a real cheesy one. I'm going to talk about cheese. And I'm also, Sunday evening, I'm going to have a webinar, and I'll put up a link to that in case you would like to get on. And here I'm going to talk extensively about getting healthy and losing weight, whatever type of lifestyle that you want to go on that journey, whether it's keto or a whole foods lifestyle. You're going to have to make a change. You're not going to be able to keep eating the same things that you're eating, because that's how you got in this issue in the first place. So we got to make some changes. And so I talk a lot about that in my my webinar that I'm going to do on Sunday, and there'll be a replay in case you can't make it on Sunday. It'll be Sunday tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock is when I'm going to do the webinar. But I'm going to do the cheesy thing sometime tomorrow afternoon, probably while the kids are napping, probably while the grandkids are napping, okay? So I'm going to go off now, and if you watch this as a replay, please put hashtag replay and put in the comment section what's in your peanut butter. I'll be excited to see, all right? If you want to get to know me better, be sure to go over to the RN Health Coach page. You can message me over there, or you can also find me at www.thernhealthcoach. You can read more about me over there, and there's a contact form on there too, okay? So you have a great and amazing evening and weekend, and remember, stay healthy. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.